Two channels coming together. Oh, yeah. True crime team, you better know. After the facts and defense rest. Let's go. Bringing justice, doing their best. Woo! Facts are flying, truths unfolding. Criminals shaking, their stories holding. Defense rest, got the legal mind. Together they solve, justice they find. All rise, the truth's in the house. Y'all bring it up, breaking it down. Hear that call? Facts and defense, a mighty blend. Oh yeah, justice ain't gonna bend. Gavel hits, the facts commence. Defensive moves, we've got the sense. Teamwork strong, no crime secret. Yeah, they're bringing justice. Best believe it. Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Who's the best songwriter ever? I love that song. I apologise. We're having a few technical difficulties. Oh God, I can't even get my yeast infection hat right. Poor Tan's internet keeps dropping out in the new house that she's moved into. So we've had to try and get all of her, because she was preparing a lot of the background stuff for this. And we've had a bit of trouble trying to get it across to me so that I can share it. And luckily we did, and she's dropped out again. So she might join us. Well, she will join us probably on her mobile. So yes, I apologise. It's supposed to be a dual. I mean, it's streaming on both channels, but she's just not right that side. Right next door. So welcome today. Welcome to Tandem Tuesdays. Oh, no. Two ones. So congratulations. Thank you very much for your support, Christine and Miss Teresia. 3 months. Best 3 months ever. You pack of tags. Thank you very much. Your support is much appreciated. So today, underbelly. Well, Melbourne Gangland Wars. It's quite a big topic. It spanned over quite a number of years, and we've begun it back in 1998 in Melbourne, and there's a series of events that set this whole war in motion. Now, in the presentation, we're trying to explain to you. There's lots. It was like a mini mafia type of thing. Like there was lots of different gangs, and each of them were all vying for power for either drug trafficking or club ownerships, and also it was just the big control power thing, and very influential crime families were involved in these gangs, and it involved the Queen Victoria markets right in the centre of Melbourne. That was owned by part of the Honorary Society, which is like a mafia type group, and that was the hub of where they did all their dealings, pretty much. So it's one of those stories where it goes along one path, but you need to add all of the extra information on the side so that you understand why and how that happened and where it's headed and what it would cause. It's 36 people. 36 people were killed in this war, and it has really shaken Melbourne for many years, and we thought it had ceased. And funnily enough, this month we have had 2 execution-style murders in Melbourne linked to the Gangland Wars. The last one only being on the 28th of January, which was Sam the Punisher. Good morning. So, yeah, things might be stirring up again, which is a bit bizarre. So I don't know how much of Melbourne's Gangland Wars you guys know or have heard of any of the crime families. You may have heard of Carl Williams or Jason Moran, Mark Moran. They're the biggest ones pretty much in the story. But what we're going to do is we're going to follow the timeline from 1998, and we're going to align it to the actual Underbelly series that Channel 9, I think it was, made about the Gangland Wars. And yes, it's not 100% accurate, but we'll pick you up on the way as we go through. So we're going to do the presentation of what actually happened as per what. Oh, she's back. Hang on. I can't see her yet. I heard her, but
I'm back.
there she goes.
Oh, I've got it off my phone.
Oh. Internet went down as soon as I went to heat up a coffee, did it? Yeah, you've got a lot of lag and you've been frozen. No, you're frozen. Poor bugger. All right. So the way we've set it up is that we're going to run the presentation, and then we're going to watch the video together as a treat, because it's a great series, really good. There's some really, really, really hot guys in there. This is one for the ladies. All right. Oh, make us bigger. Where is that one? Is it that one? There we go. Look at that. All right. Dad's still frozen. All right. So, oh dear. I've got to read that, don't I? Right. Hang on. I'm going to have to get it up on another screen, because I cannot read that small. My Google Drive. I don't know if I can actually open it because it's a PowerPoint presentation. I don't know. Bear with me 1 second, because I don't have. Tan's got PowerPoint and I don't, and I cannot. That was the trouble we were having, was my computer trying to read her computers. Open. Won't open with that. It's just not recognizing it. I don't know if it'll actually open in that because it is. Fuck. All right, I'm going to have to try and make it bigger, but I won't be able to see the chat if I do. So, all right. Does that help? Oh, can you still hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Oh, cool. Okay, good. All right. Can you see it better now? Excellent. There must be a delay in it. It's not. Oh, there's more on the bottom there. What is it? You know when you're sharing things between two different computers and neither of them are going to speak to one another. This Tan's got this fan-dangled U-Butte ripper, and it's way more advanced than mine, and it just wouldn't. Oh, look, I can't get past there. Sorry. All right. We'll just make do. We'll have to. Reported around the world. Let me have a sip of coffee now. My mouth's dry. Oh. Oh, yeah. Reported around the world, the Melbourne Gangland Killings were the murders of 36 criminal figures in Melbourne, Australia, between the 16th of January 1998 and the 13th of August 2010, until January this year. The murders were a series of revenge killings involving underworld groups. The deaths caused a sustained power vacuum within Melbourne's criminal community, as various factions fought for power and influence. The majority of the murders are still unsolved. In 2014, that even made a television series. John Sylvester and Andrew Wool, who wrote Underbelly's screenplay, suggest the Gangland War started in earnest during late 1999. But was the death 4 years earlier of Gregory John Workman as crucial as the lead-up? Or was the Wall Street murders in 1995? I thought that was in 1988. Anyway. The Honoured Society. Now, these are the people that pretty much ran, I think, the Queen Vic market. Oops. Is there any writing at the bottom there that I'm missing? Yes. Motherfucker. I hate computers. Jesus Christ. I have to go and delete a couple of fucking layouts because okay. Now I should be able to adjust it again. Ah, you stupid fuck. I have to do it like that. I can't read the bottom of it otherwise. A Calabrian, oh, Jesus. Nadrangeta? Oh, Christ. You can tell I didn't prepare this. I haven't pre-read it. I don't know how to say that word. group that has long been linked with control of Melbourne's fruit and vegetable markets, also known as the Melbourne Mafia. Pasquale Barbaro, heavily involved in drug dealing and other illegal enterprises. He was murdered in 2003, which escalated the violence between criminal groups in Melbourne. Vince the Chin de Maria, involved in organised crime activities, particularly in drug trafficking and money laundering. Frank the Little Man Mataferi, various criminal activities, but remained relatively under the radar compared to some of the other figures involved in the war. In 2006, it was revealed that Coles and Woolworths, which are two of our biggest supermarket chains here, they dominate the supermarkets in Australia, had been extorted from the mid-1960s to the early 1990s, paying 50 cents a case on fruit and vegetables from suppliers nominated by Duran Gedda. A Coles executive told police that the extortion had cost the supermarket chain at least $5 million a year. And then what happened is they decided that they were going to branch off. Yeah, I know. Fuck. Just fuck. That's all I can say. What do you do? There you go. Oh, she's back.
I'm back.
Hang on, I'm going to
You
have
can
to
hear
fix
me,
that.
but you obviously can't see me.
Yeah, I can, but it's only because this stupid fucking computer is... Don't ask. Just don't. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Yes, well, I'm not having a good time. But as you've noticed, everybody, my internet is totally down. I'm now on my phone outside because I can't get any spots or dits or whatever you want to call them to work.
And maybe that will not cover the writing, hopefully. All right. Can you see it?
Yep.
Right on. Next. There you go. Do you want to read? Your turn. Half time. Change sides.
Right, yeah. So the Honoured Society, which is basically the Australian Mafia.
How do you say that name?
The Ningrati or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's Cleveland for Mafia.
Nadran, oh my lord. Nadran Gedda?
Yeah, I think it's got a Gedda is right at the end. Nadran Gedda.
Nadran Gedda.
Nadran Gedda, yes.
Nadran Gedda.
When you said the Gedda at the end, I went, oh, that's it, yes.
We're going with Nadran Gedda. Nadran
Gedda. Yeah. So the funniest thing about the Honoured Society, which is this tomato things, right?
Tomato?
The tomato cans. The pills were all hidden.
Oh.
In the tomato cans, right? Because they were all to do with the Vic markets, those guys. And so what they did is they put them in tin tomatoes, all the ecstasy, right? And got them into the country.
You're covering your mic.
Oh, sorry, I am too.
That's it.
But then that was so funny because what happened was Coles, because of the mafia, Coles and Woolworths were actually buying all their fresh fruit and veg, all their canned fruit and veg through the Vic markets mafia, because that's what they said they had to do. And they were paying 50 cents extra a can for years. I'm talking since the 70s, right up until this ended.
Did they ever get a can full of Eckies?
I wish I got a can full of Eckies, mate. I would have made a shit ton.
No, the Coles didn't order a shitload of beans and get cans of Eckies.
No, that's it. And this is what gets confusing about these. Like, they've all got the same name. This Pasquale Barbaro, right? He was not the one that was killed, obviously, with Jason Moran. He wasn't the one. This is a different one, but they're all related.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So the other thing I
all us
probably
Middle Eastern Europeans. We're all
Now, you're going to have to go to the next screen for me because I can't do that from my
Yep.
phone.
And I realised another thing, like, I need to have this out on another screen because it's too small for me to read and I can't open it.
Yes, that could be right. You've got the one still saved in Google Docs. You could open it there.
I can't because it won't recognise it. It's a PowerPoint.
Oh, okay.
I
Fair
tried.
enough.
Stupid fucking computers.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
next involved, the next group was the painters and dockers and the Moran family, which were a big part of the painters and dockers many, many years ago, obviously. You know what I'm going to do? Give me 2 secs. Just trying to make it so I can read it a little bit bigger.
Yes, told you.
Yeah, I mean, if I was on my computer, it wouldn't be a problem. Right, here we go. So they were a loose association. They were mainly Irish, these guys that worked in the painters and dockers. So Brian, Les, and Ray
Weren't they a
Crane,
union?
which were all deceased as of this time, not long before, they had a lot to do with the mafia, or whatever you want to call them, the veggie dudes. I put them on there because they're pretty important as to the association, because Brian, Les, Ray, Graham, Victor, and Lewis Moran used to all hang around together and do lots of crime together. But obviously, the other guys are now deceased. But I believe they ran a couple of casinos, because there was no casino in Melbourne until Crown opened up. And a lot of them still already had gambling places, etc. So then we've got, obviously, Graham Kinniburgh, as we said, Victor Pearce, who was originally from the Pettigrews family, who's mobsters from way back, and we'll probably go back there someday. And we've got Lewis Moran, who was not the father of the two Moran boys,
Wasn't he?
but he was married to Judy, and they did change their name because they were rather young when they came to live with Lewis.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
the boys were grown up wonderfully to be in a life of crime.
that. Yeah. I didn't know he wasn't their father.
Sorry?
I didn't know he wasn't their father.
That I was what?
I didn't know that Lewis wasn't their father.
Oh, didn't you? Yes, no, he's definitely not
No.
their father. Oh, okay. So, yeah, they were all into basically selling drugs. But the problem back then, when they all started, was that most of the ecstasy wasn't actually made in this country. It was made overseas. So that was a big problem, and that's why they needed the Painters and Dockers Union.
Oh, because they were the dockers. At the docks, they had
Correct.
control of
They
the
were at the
imports.
dock. Yes. They worked at all the docks and got everything out of the containers, etc., and passed it through security, some of them too. So
they were a union, weren't they, as well? Like a
yeah, the Painters and Dockers was a union. It is no longer. It's gone because of the naughty things that they were doing.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, next slide, please.
Yep. Ready, please.
Now we have the Carlton crew.
You'll understand why we're going through these to lay some foundation for you, because you need to understand how they fit into the scheme of things to apply that to the story, if that makes sense.
And we've shown you the real pictures of some that you'll actually see tonight later on in a movie kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we have is the Carlton crew. So as we said, they were an independent Drangheta group that was created by Alphonse Gangitano, Mick Gatto, and Mario Condello. Some say that it was actually created before those three. Others say it wasn't. But from all we can tell is that Alphonse Gangitano was the first to be their leader. So from all the research I've done, it says the group was around earlier than this all happened, but they didn't do much, obviously. And they obviously were from Carlton, and that's why they were named that. They also hung around the Morans and worked for them, or they worked together in a lot of cases. They also worked with the Negretta in a lot of cases. So they had a lot of friends everywhere, and they were seen to be the most friendly out of them all and worked with everyone at the beginning. Okay, now we'll go to the next one.
The Russians.
The Russians. The Russians. We don't see a lot of the Russians in this one.
No, they're all in
it was-
Thailand now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's right. They're all in Thailand. They're gone. A couple of them were probably killed, etc. He was a convicted drug dealer, and he had a lot of immigrants that were Russian and a few Crows and Serbs, I believe, too, that hung around with him. But when he was killed, they still don't know who. Could have been anyone. Could have been the police. Could have been a criminal.
What number in the 36 was he?
Oh, what if I was on my computer, because I got that up there.
Oh, good.
Just I don't get any dits in my room from on my phone in there. Yeah, he was pretty early actually. He was 2003. Yeah, so he was probably about number 5 or 6 along. So it started off slow. So if we just want to go to the next slide.
I did.
I'm still on the Russian one.
Really?
Oh, hang on. No, I'm not. The Sunshine Crew. Now, what a mixed up little mob this was. And some cuties in there, too.
Is Veniamin in there?
Yeah, Veniamin's in there.
Yeah.
Benji's there.
Yeah.
So, as you see first on the left at the top, we've got Paul P.K. Kalapotis. Sounds a bit Greek. Maybe he was. Then across we have Dino Dibra, who was actually the best friend of Benji Veniamin, or Andrew Veniamin. Then we have the sexy little boy. Oh, is he hot? Benji Veniamin. They should have got a hotter character to play him in this series, though. The guy in the series
wasn't bad.
is nowhere near as hot.
What is it about bad boy wogs that just
Yeah, it's just a thing, isn't it?
just float my boat?
And then down here we have Rico. Is that picture there? Oh, I didn't name him there. Okay, Rico, who is the next picture on the bottom. He actually... Oh, yeah, there he is, after
Too
Benji.
pretty.
Rocco Rico. There he is, don't worry. And then that's Mark Malia. I haven't got pictures of the rest of them because they don't even come into it. So that's Mark Malia is the 5th one. He was one of the ones killed in the Gangland Wars. And Rocco Arica, he was actually survived the Gangland Wars out of the Sunshine Crew. You'll also see, Andrew Benji Veniamin, yeah, he was part of the Sunshine Crew, but he really became just a gun to hire. So anybody hired him to go and get rid of the people that they didn't want to be on this planet anymore. The others were all associates. But yeah, a couple of them been friends since childhood. Oh, sorry, all of these guys, you're wrong, Tanya. But Dino was his best friend. So, and Veniamin took over the group after Kalipolotis was taken away in... Oh, I don't know when Kalipolotis was killed. He was early. He wasn't even part of the wars. It was different that he was. That's why I haven't got him in the list. Okay. So, yeah, after that first guy died, Andrew Veniamin took it over, and basically he merged himself into Paul Williams's crew. Because what happened is someone had actually paid Benji Veniamin to kill Paul Williams. So Benji went and saw Paul about this, and Benji already had the cash. So him and Carl went on a big bender with the money and became more in business together. So Veniamin and Carl were
So
picking quite
who hired him to kill Paul Williams?
We're not 100% sure. Carl Williams, not Paul Williams.
Oh.
Someone hired Benji Veniamin to go and kill Carl Williams, and they gave him the money up front. It was somebody from the mafia, we believe.
Oh,
And so he went and met up with Paul, and they just went and
Carl.
Carl. Why do I keep saying Paul?
I don't know.
Carl Williams. And yeah, got on the weed and the speed and the
Oh dear.
alcohol and the whatever else they wanted, and had a blast, and then became very good mates and went into business with themselves, each other.
Yeah, they were besties, weren't they?
They were besties. Yep. I think they saw in something each other that, was familiar, that they're both able to pull
Greedy
the trigger.
fucks.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't think the Carlton crew were as greedy as Carl Williams or as Mockbell. So you never know that. So let's go to the next slide.
Yeah, there. We're there.
Oh, there we go. Now we have the Williams family, which was really only Carl and his father, George. But as we see there, we had a few people rock along later, like Tony Mockbell became entwined with him, though Tony was his own people, and he also dealt with the mafia. And he dealt with
Yeah,
not
he's
much
sort
the
of in
Carlton crew.
betweener, wasn't he? Between everyone.
Yeah, not the Carlton crew, though. He didn't hang out with them much.
Was
That
he
was
the
the other
one
strange
shagging Natalie? Was it Natalie? Someone?
Who,
Who was he
Tony?
shagging? Yeah,
Danielle Maguire.
Danielle.
Yeah, he's the one he took overseas. She's the one he took overseas with her.
Mm.
So, yeah, he dealt mainly with the mafia, and then he became more embroiled with Carl Williams, and certainly they spiced things up. And you'll see some funny things in the underbelly, and I think a couple of those are a bit of theatrical, what would you say, that Channel 9 took, that maybe that's not quite true, that you have to fill it out a bit here. So, yeah, and Dino Dubrow obviously come over there to help as well, but, yeah, it didn't end up well for him, or Benji Veniamin. But they got a lot done in their short time with the Williams family. So what I've got here is I'm just going to send you the links to a couple of videos. Shit. Actually, can I paste them in the chat and then you can play them or not?
Yeah.
Cool. That'll make life easier. Okay, go. Yeah, no, that's going to give me the
Is it in
16,
our?
isn't it?
Is it in our gangland list?
Yes, it is. Okay, the first one is called...
Hang on, let me get in there.
And it's just a little bit about Gangitano.
Gangitano.
And it's called The Black Prince of Lygon Street. And it goes for 10 minutes.
Yep, got it. Hang on, I'll have to share that. So, stop that. Share screen. Share. Big screen. All right. Ready? Is this the wrong one?
No, that's it. It goes through his life.
I just got a message from you saying next one.
No, that's the second one, the next one after this one.
Right.
Tell the story about why this gentleman can't wear glasses.
You can.
I don't know the whole. Yeah, I don't know the whole reason why he did it. I just know he did it.
Because he's got no ears.
Yeah, no. What? Why did he chop them off? He chopped them off himself, didn't he?
No, he got someone to buy them, chop them off for him.
And why? Do you remember why?
It was to get into the infirmary or something in jail.
Oh, he's crazy. He was crazy, cray,
Oh,
this
he was
guy.
nuts.
Absolutely cray.
Back again. I'm
We've
back
been
again.
we've been kicked off for copyright.
Oh, have we?
Yeah,
Why was that?
I don't know. I just got an email saying, due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted, and then I got messages saying, has the stream gone down? So, yeah.
Oh, so we mightn't be able to play the other videos. What about Underbelly? We should be able to play that.
It's shut down, the stream. It's gone.
Oh, completely?
Yeah. Yep. Motherfuckers.
Oh, I wonder why I couldn't see it. I thought it was me just
Yeah.
going down again.
No. So, yeah. We might have to do it another day.
So they've taken us off completely.
Yep. Cunts. And it's not until I actually go into it in the settings somewhere and work out what it is that they've copyrighted and try and remove it before they'll even let us redo another one.
Oh, right, okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So
They're
I've got this.
assholes.
Yeah, I know. It might, but like I've never had that with using material.
Sorry?
I've never had that with using material up there. Normally it's a song that it's got to do with music, but yeah, I don't know.
We hadn't even got to that bit.
No, but it's the background music even that they use in the thing. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
I've got this
Well,
stream
I
link
can before.
to redirect. Huh? What'd you
Sorry?
say? What did you say?
Stream link to redirect. What were you saying?
I've got this stream linked to redirect to my next stream once it goes down. So like once I end it here. But I don't know if the other thing's started yet. So I don't... I'm not ready to start the next one yet. So I might unredirect it.
I'm dropping out everywhere. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just going to have to close it.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, man.
That's all right. Well, we'll schedule it for another day.
Next week. Just tell me we'll do it next week.
Yeah. Close this stream down and start the next one in 10 minutes.
Sorry, man. Now you've got to
That's
pull
all
something
right.
out of your ass.
No, I've got another thing that I've got to run. It's the closing arguments for another trial.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. That
Well,
was
I'll
finished
stay on and
yesterday.
chat with you if you want. Yeah, just kill this and I'll stay on and chat with you with it.
All right.
Cool.
Next one in 10. Just got to set it back up again.
All rise, the truth's in the house. Y'all bring it up, breaking it down. Hear that call? Facts and defense, a mighty blend. Oh yeah, justice ain't gonna bend. Gable hits, the facts commence. Defensive moves, we've got the sense.